Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Backbone Podcast, where common sense still makes sense in a world that is sick and only getting sicker. And if the word sick and evil had a face, you saw it at Bondi Beach Sunday evening, Australia time. And of course, we'll see the face of evil at the Brown University shooting that happened 4 p.m. Saturday, Eastern Standard Time. We don't know much about the Brown University incident. We know that 2 people were killed, 9 were injured as of right now. There is a suspect, a person of interest, as they say, that has been apprehended. I believe they described him as a 20-year-old. That's all they said. They didn't say it was man, woman, what race, or anything like that. So we don't know much about the Brown University incident yet. But what we do know is the horror and the massacre that occurred at Bondi Beach. Hundreds gathered for an event called Hanukkah by the Sea near Bondi Beach Children's Park when this attack by these vermin was launched. One gunman, age 50, was shot by police and died at the scene, while the second attacker, his 24-year-old son, suffered critical injuries and was taken to the hospital under police guard. Now, New South Wales Police Commissioner Mal Lanyon told the press on Monday morning that the attackers were father and son. He's also confirmed the 50-year-old man was a licensed firearm owner. I thought Australia banned guns. I thought they were one of these places that were, evolved, and they guns produce violence, Health Minister Ryan Parker, New South Wales, Jesus Christ, these people. Health Minister said that the 10-year-old girl taken to the Sydney Children's Hospital was among those who had died. More than 40 people have received treatment in the hospital, including 3 other children. Officials have confirmed, as of right now, that 16 people have died with the child, and a 40-year-old man later died at the hospital. The victim ages are between 10 years and 87 years old, 87 years of age. When are we all just going to wake up to the reality that these are not people, that this isn't a religion of beauty or peace, that these people are programmed since the 6th century, 9th century, whatever fucking Muhammad came around. They're programmed to slaughter and just spread horror, as much horror as they possibly can, to anyone who doesn't believe in their beliefs. And their beliefs, they're part of a death cult. This is not Christianity. This is not Buddhism or Hinduism. This isn't any of that. This is a severe rape and death cult. They don't give a fuck about anything outside of you either convert or you die. And today it was Sydney. Tomorrow will be Vienna. The next day it'll be Chicago. Then it'll be Munich. Then it'll be Madrid. Then it'll be London. Then it'll be Stockholm, Copenhagen. It'll go on and on and on and on until white Christian men finally stand the fuck up, forget and forego the fear of being called racist, and say, you know what? We're taking back what's ours. We don't have to live like this. You can't even go to the fucking beach anymore because you might have your head blown off. You can't even send your kids to school anymore because they're preparing for a final exam, and all of a sudden some guy walks in with a gun, and some person walks in with a gun and starts shooting up the fucking place. What has happened to us? When are we going to finally just call it like it is These people do not want to live with us. They want to conquer us. And it's been like that for almost 1,500 years. They don't want to be your neighbor and, do all the things that white Christian people do. Sing carols and have Santa Claus, riding on fire trucks and shit. They don't want any of that. They want destruction. They want death. They want to marry 5-year-old girls. And the fact that this was a father and son who did this, it makes you want to puke. And all we fucking worry about as white males is, I don't want to look Islamophobic. I don't want to look racist. I don't want to look misogynistic. I might lose my job. I might lose my house or my car. You're going to lose it anyway pretty soon. We all are. Because these people are playing for keeps. This is a very disturbing video that I have here. You've probably seen it. This is the younger shooter, the 24-year-old son, who they've named Naveed something. One of these fucking names. There's another close-up video of him shooting. These people were trained. You can hear in the background the police cars and all this other stuff. These guys didn't flinch. They had targets. They knew who they wanted to hit. They probably scoped out this area for a few days, maybe weeks. They knew exactly where to position themselves. They were armed to the fucking teeth. And it took these police officers, and there's some of these pictures of these cops, basically on the ground, like, most of them women, which is why women shouldn't be police. But it took these police officers like 15, 20 minutes to get there. And I saw a map of where the nearest police station is to Bondi Beach. It's almost like a quarter of a mile away. What the fuck were these guys doing? It just goes to show you cannot rely on police, government. You can't rely on these people. It's almost like we have to take it upon ourselves now. But that's how change happens. Here's the footage. All these police, there's no cops. It's just absolutely just incredible how he just kept shooting and shooting and shooting. Here's the point where the cops come back. Cops come, and I think they shoot the father, they shoot him. There he goes.
Fucking die, cunt! Die!
You gotta love the Aussies. mean, where are these fucking cops at? There should be an army of police.
Fuck yeah!
There he goes down. This is a video I wanted to show you of him in action here. This goes to show that these people were trained because, listen, I'm no ballistic expert. I'm no gun expert. But he just seems very calm, very subdued. And, you know, if they're trained and you're not, we're fucked. It's madness. It's out and out madness. What can I say? I mean, there's a billion of these people out there. Even if 10% are crazy, that's a whole lot more than we got that are crazy or that will defend you, because there's no one coming to save you. It's got to be us. And it's horrifying and frustrating to see that Western civilization is falling under the yoke of these people. Because if you think these attacks are going to stop, you're crazy. Anyone who can come out and say, well, you know, not all Muslims are like that. You know what? There's enough of them that are. And we don't need them in these white Christian countries. We just don't. They serve no useful purpose for us. None whatsoever. And it's time that we finally fucking stand up and say, you know what? Enough's enough. We're going to cut this shit off. You guys got to go back. You want to kill each other in Yemen, or you want to kill each other in Pakistan? These were Pakistanis, I think. You want to kill each other in Afghanistan? Go right the fuck ahead. Nobody cares. Just leave us alone. Leave us in peace. We created, our ancestors created paradise. Western civilization, the greatest gift that God ever gave this earth. And we're starting to see a little bit of a reset to factory mode. We're starting to see this with the Zoomers and the Alphas. These kids they're sick of the shit. These attacks are going to create two forms of hostility. The hostility that we're seeing now, and then when these kids grow up, these young Christian kids, when they grow up, they're not going to take the same shit. They're not going to stand for the bullshit that we're standing for. And it's going to get ugly. It's going to get real fucking ugly. It's got to stop now. We can't keep doing this. Can't keep allowing it. They got to go. They got to go. That's it. Oh God. And like I said, the Brown University shooting, I don't have much. I've been looking online for stuff, watching the news. As of right now, there is a person of interest in custody. It seems like this is a person who was very familiar with, they were going through, I think they were preparing for a final I think it was an engineering building. They were preparing for a final, and who knows, this might be a disgruntled student. Who the fuck knows? These kids today, I mean, a lot of them are all fucked up. They're on drugs, psychotropic drugs, Ritalin, all this shit. They're crazy. We'll find out more, and there'll be more, I'm sure. But a maddening weekend, a sad weekend, and it seems like there's no hope in sight. What do they call that? The black pill? I'm not blackpilling anybody. There is hope. It's in prayer. It's with that guy up there. But we have to get in touch with him. And listen, he helps those who help themselves. Don't misinterpret what the Bible says about turning the other cheek. Jesus said the kingdom of heaven would be won through violence and force. And that's true. I don't know where we're going to feed people with this. we're in big trouble if we continue to just lay down and just worry about nonsensical bullshit. We're losing our world to these people. It's very disconcerting. All right, that's my 2 cents on this Sunday when I should be resting. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Remember, my friend, Satan is always busy. You saw some of his work there. Be a man and have a backbone, because masculinity and common sense are worth standing up for. And just remember, if it ends in an ism, it's a mental disorder. We'll see you later.